Hi, it's Alyssa, and today we're going over an exciting new launch from Louis Vuitton. This is the 20-year anniversary Murakami collection collaboration. They collaborated with the artist Murakami about 20 years ago, and so now is kind of the second version of this collaboration. There are so many exciting new pieces, and I have a few of them here to show you today. I do have a bit of a mix of items. I have 6 different items total, so we'll kind of go over the pieces individually, and I also have 3 bags and 3 kind of small little pieces like this, like little wallets, so we'll kind of go over those as well. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel. We go over bags, fashion, and so much more, so you'll definitely want to stay tuned for my new uploads. This collection is known by a lot of people that it is one of the most popular collaborations that Louis Vuitton has done over time. The pieces from 20 years ago have resold and kept their value extremely high throughout the years. So the fact that they're releasing a kind of second version of this collaboration is really interesting, and I feel like time will kind of tell. I mean, this was released recently for this spring. However, we will see how that affects the value of those older pieces. Personally, I think that since these newer items have come out, the older pieces will kind of retire and definitely not keep the same value unless they're maybe super good condition, but I feel like people would just want whatever is new, especially if it's the same collection, and there are just so many great pieces. However, there is a bit of a different look to them, so they kind of, it's like a new updated fresh model, and their theme is the spring cherry blossoms, and they kind of all have that theme in their own little ways. They do have a lot of just the same pieces that Louis Vuitton usually carries, but with a little twist from this collection. First up is this Louis Vuitton Vanity chain pouch, and personally I feel like this is not a bag that I see as often as maybe some of the other ones from this collection. However, I think it is such a beautiful shape and just kind of a little bit more unique than maybe some of the other ones. It's not one that is very repeated across many different collections, so I actually think it's really just a nice piece and kind of refreshing to see. This one has a little top handle of vachetta leather, so that can kind of wear over time. However, you can see this one is still very brand new. This bag actually offers such great versatility, and that's kind of like one of the other reasons why I really like it, and I think it's like such a great option. This one has 2 straps. You have a vachetta strap. This vachetta strap is adjustable. You have a few notches here, just kind of like a belt loop, and then you have these little clips. These clip on to the top right here. Really easy to get on and off, super convenient. This makes it a great crossbody bag, and again, you have that top handle. And then another way of styling this bag is by this chain. This chain is really pretty. It has kind of a nice detailing here, and I will give you a close-up of this bag kind of later on in the video, but it has these like little circular detailing in the like links, and I think just really that's like a really pretty and kind of unique detail. So you can wear it all 3 at once, or you can wear it individually. Personally, I feel like it is better individually, so if you feel like you're going to be wearing it more on the shoulder or on the crook of the arm, then maybe this option will give you a more elegant feel. But if you want to turn this into a more casual crossbody bag, then this strap is amazing for that. This size is also really great, and it's just not too big and not too small. That's like mainly one of the things that I find a little bit difficult with super small bags, is that they just don't fit enough. However, this one I feel like it fits a great amount, fits your phone, and it can fit a few other small items. You can see kind of how much space my phone takes up in there. This one has a microfiber lining, no pockets inside, just one big main compartment, and then The other thing that I want to point out is it just has one zipper. That zipper is a little bit annoying to do all the time, and you kind of have to take your time when zipping it up. I feel like it would benefit from having another zipper so that you can just do one side, and you can see it kind of got stuck a little bit there. That's just maybe one of the things about this bag. You also have this cute little lock detail here on the front. This is just a faux lock. It doesn't actually unlock in any way. There's no key for it. It's just a little design detail. And this one is just in that white and colorful Murakami collection color. This is also canvas, and then you just have bits of leather vachetta trim, and then of course the gold tone hardware. The next little piece and bag from the collection that I have to show today is the Speedy Nano, and this one is in the same canvas and colorful design as the previous bag, and pretty much the same kind of color combination, however just in the Speedy Nano size and style. This one you see has some fun design details that are unique to this collaboration. So it has this little bow luggage tag charm, and I think this is just so adorable. In here you have a little kind of keyring, or just a little loop. It's not a keyring, so you can put something there. However, I feel like it is just adorable on its own like that. You can move it to any of the sides. It does have a front because the leather goes all the way around. This side you can see the LV would be upside down. With this bag you have these two little top handles, and then it does come with this vachetta strap, which it does clip onto the side. And you do have some adjustability with this strap, similar to the previous one. You just adjust it like a belt here. So this one you can make a little bit shorter, but I feel like overall it's kind of designed to be used as a crossbody bag. Inside and on the top, you have the zipper, and then just one main compartment, no pockets or anything. And this is also a microfiber lining. Let's see if my phone fits into this bag. It does, however, I have the regular size iPhone and it fits perfect. Also, you can see kind of how you have to pull the bag open to kind of get all your stuff in. So it's definitely a mini, nano bag. It is the nano size. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this bag. It's an adorable crossbody option. However, it does definitely have a little bit less space, so you'll probably just be able to carry the essentials with this. One thing that I would like to compare about these two models is the top handle. So on this model, the top handle is stationary. It kind of just moves a little bit, but you can't put it up or down. It just always stays in this upright position. So that is something to keep in mind when you're storing the bag. You don't ever want to squish it down because that will definitely damage the shape of the bag. However, with this bag, you can easily stow the top handles down, and this is really nice when you're wearing the bag crossbody because the top handles can kind of lay against your body and not be up. But this bag, the handle is always up, so that will kind of be going into your side. The third bag that I have to show is the high-rise bum bag from this collection. I have done a ultimate bum bag showdown from Louis Vuitton, comparing like 4 or 5 different bum bags. So if you love bum bags, definitely check out that video. I will link it here. This is the high-rise bum bag from the collection. Again, in that same colorway with the canvas, the white canvas, and then just the colorful design. And this one has that similar bow detailing along the front. This one also has this studded design on the vachetta. This is detachable, but I think it's just so cute. Like, why would you want to take it off? So overall, it's just the same bag, the high-rise bum bag. Also, if you want to see like what fits inside or all the details on this bag, definitely check out that video. The high-rise bum bag does of course come with the belt strap, so you can use this to wear on your crossbody, kind of more hugged against your body. or you can use it to wear as a belt or a waist bag. So you do have a lot of options with that. And then again, this just has the adjustability here, and I'll show you how the bags look on, but I do remember that this bag doesn't fit me along the waist, but it makes a really nice crossbody bag, which I know is one of the main ways that people like to wear this bag. To attach the strap, you just have these little rings on the side. So it's just really easy to do that. And then on the back, you have a nice hidden pocket. This pocket is really secure because it's always kind of against your body, especially if you're traveling. It's a great way to kind of hide some personal items. And I also love that it has a zipper for extra security. This is all microfiber. It's actually really soft. Like I feel like it's a little bit different than the original like Louis Vuitton bags. And then inside here, it's just like really almost cushioned, kind of like a pillow inside. It's really interesting. And then of course here is the logo. It says 20-year anniversary celebration, Louis Vuitton and Murakami. And then again, just one main pocket with microfiber lining. The other pieces I have from this collection are these little accessories and kind of wallets. So we have the passport case, and this is in the black and multicolor. And then this is a Romy card holder wallet. And this is like a really fun white and multicolor. However, it has a bright pink, and I feel like that color combination is amazing and it just looks so good. And then this is the key pouch, and it's also in that black. This one is great. You can wear it multiple ways. You can attach it to your keys, or you can keep your keys inside. So you can have it zipped up, or there's a little gap here so you can leave it out and still zip up the bag. The key pouch, it's all canvas and inside as well. This is the Romy card holder. It's actually really versatile, and it's kind of like a nice flatter option. I feel like actually it would go really great with the high-rise Bumbag because you have that color matching, but then that pop of pink, and also because of the flat shape, it would fit really nicely in here. Basically, you have a zip top, and this part is leather, so really nice quality. And then on this front side, you have some card slots and a little card slot here. And then you do have this adorable little charm. It's kind of thick and chunky, but it's like the logo from the collection. So it's really easy to grab and unzip the little wallet. That's pretty much it. Really nice for smaller bags that you want to pack a lot into the wallet, but you still want something that doesn't take up a lot of space in the bag. The passport case is, you can see in the black version of this collection, black canvas with the same kind of multicolor. And this one can kind of be used in some different ways. I guess you can also use it as a wallet, or it's technically designed to be used as a passport case. Personally, I'm not a fan of passport cases because I tried to use it once and they told me I have to take it off. So, and just in general, they were like, you're not allowed to have your passport in a case. And I was like, what? What's the point then? Like, I thought, like, why do they even sell cases? I don't know, I guess like for other times, but anytime you need to show your passport to the security or for traveling, you have to take it out of the case, which is a little bit annoying, but you can definitely find another use for it, or you can just kind of keep your passport in here when you're not showing it. I don't know. Get creative, but you can use this for bills, dollar bills, or you can put cards in here. You can kind of have this card slot here. Also, it might be cute as like a little notebook holder, like if you have some papers, or like a little business card holder. I'm sure you can think of something if you really want this piece. You know, a lot of people have creative ideas on how to use pieces like this. Now I'll do a quick try on of all the bags just so you can see how they look on the body. This bag does fit on the crook of the arm, however, it's a little bit tight, so I feel like this part is best suited to be a top handle. Also, this top handle is a bit tight, so I feel like, again, just a top handle here. Next, I'll do a close-up of all the items so you can see the details and their features. That was just some of the pieces from the collection. There are so many. However, people have been buying this collection up, and especially resellers, and so a lot of the pieces have already been selling so much higher than on the Louis Vuitton website, and also it's just causing, you know, them to go up in price. If you were able to buy these, then you can probably even already resell it for a lot more, but we'll see if this collection, you know, holds its value kind of like the first release did. Do you guys think that this will last another 20 years? Or maybe people will kind of get bored of it? I mean, it's interesting to see, and also just depending on how many pieces were released this time in this collection, we'll see also how the quality wears over time and which pieces are kind of the most popular, because I feel like they're just released a lot this time, and like different sizes, like they have a larger size of the Speedy. So it's just interesting to see how this collection will progress in time and if it will be similar to the first release. So leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. What is your favorite piece from the release? Did you get something, or maybe you have something on your wish list? Let me know. And I feel like if you want to get something, then definitely try to get it now, because now you can still get it in the store. You can try to work with an SA to purchase an item directly at retail price, but if you wait a while, then you might only be able to buy them on the secondhand market, and they might have a really high markup. However, don't run out and buy these bags just if you like want to resell them, because you might not be able to get that much, but just only get them if you actually like them. I feel like that is important, and you know, just get it if you like it and want to use it, because that's when it's actually worth the most. I think that's all I have to say about the Murakami collection and these few pieces that I had to show you. Let me know if you have any bags that you want me to do a review on, or maybe kind of go over. I can definitely add those to my list. And that's all for today. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.